Hey guys, Mel the Train Tutor back again with the next part of the D-Day board for WarGames up in Southport. Yeah, linky to their channel up above. Yeah, right, so what's going on? Well, obviously we're in the corner, we're not in the workshop space studio, we still haven't decided what we're calling it. Yeah, basically, yeah, I've got to cast up a load of rock faces, and for this I'm using Woodland Scenics molds, okay? And I'm casting up these out of a powder called Pt2. Now casting is a bit of a weird one, because you're working 50-50, so I'm doing it at home, I've been doing it over the weekend, and I've still got a bit to do to get all the rest of the rocks cast up, yeah, for this project. It's one of those things that you're never quite sure how many you want, and it's always a gamble whether you run out or whether you've done too many. So I'm just going to keep casting, yeah, and hopefully I'll do too many and then I've got a few spare for a few other projects. Now, quick heads up, yeah, obviously you guys are going to be like, oh, how are you doing them? What are you doing? Yeah, don't worry about that, yeah, I've got a more proper tutorial on that sort of thing coming that I'm filming as we go, okay? Yeah, but I didn't want to sort of fill this entire sort of like blog, project, whatever this is, build log, yeah, up with a tutorial piece. So basically, yeah, Woodland Scenics, the powder I'm using, if you're interested, is Pt2. Yeah, it's a quick cast powder, really strong, casts really quickly, so you can be sort of doing fresh molds every sort of 15-20 minutes or so, yeah, which works for me. Right guys, I'm going to carry on casting, yeah, and then next time you see me, we're going to be in the actual studio, workshop, whatever we're calling it. I still haven't decided. See you in there, in a minute. Hey guys, back in the studio. I think we're going to end up calling it the studio, you know. Yeah, right. It's not that cold in here, and to be perfectly honest, it's quite lovely, yeah, because there's a community bakery in the next room, past the next room down, and the smell in here is lovely, okay? Which has brightened my mood, because I've got to say I'm in a bit of a grumpy bump today, yeah, because I can't stand this board, I hate it. No, seriously, I'm not joking. I talked about it on my live show, yeah, I've been looking at it, and I really don't like what it looks like. Okay, here are my issues. One, it's too symmetrical. It's only got one access point up. There's too many straight lines on it. Yeah. Tactically, it's not brilliant. Visually, it's not brilliant. Or I'm not happy with it. I know Watchwell Martin loves it, but I'm not happy with it. Yeah. Now, what am I going to do about this? Well, I've got a couple of ideas, but basically, a lot of people talk to me about planning and that sort of stuff. You can plan all you want, but this is a visual thing. Yeah. And until you actually get the pieces down on the table, looking in 3D, you don't really get a sense of it, or I don't anyway. Yeah, so luckily we're still at the stage where we can hack and slash and change. So the battle plan is put in a couple of hours, okay, and figure out how I'm going to change this up to make it more interesting. So I'm going to have a brew, yeah, I'm going to have a play with these Warlord bunkers. Yeah, because Warlord have been brilliant. They've sent us over this care package. Yeah. And so I've got all the garnish I need for the table, and I've got some bunkers that I can integrate in. Yeah, which should look sweet as hell. Yeah, we've just got to have a play first. So, like I say, coffee to get the brain going, and then let's figure out what we're going to do with this board. See you shortly, guys. Okay, we're hands-free for this one, guys, because it's easier to show you. Right, as you can see, I've got some bunkers on, and there's loads of pen markings, so let's quickly go through what I'm thinking. Right, first off, yeah, the coastline, it's very open, it's very uniform. So, what I've done is we've got a mark for an insert for some polystyrene there that will make into rocky outcrop. Then we've got another one reaching into the water here. That should break it up a bit, change the deployment dynamic. Moving over to here, you can see we've got the quite spanking, Warlord bunkers there. Now, I'm going to cut out of here to break this contour up, and then I'm also going to insert another piece of polystyrene here, yeah, to give me a sort of a ridge. Over here, with all these patches, as you can see, we're going to be taking bits out, and with those bits we're going to be adding bits in, and then we're going to sort of make a staggered sort of headland, if you know what I mean, going up this side of the slope. Yeah, so that should sort of break that curve up and give a different sort of route of access onto this side of the table. Moving round, yeah, we've got another one of the Warlord bunkers. I'm going to leave that in situ, and I'm not going to do much there, to be perfectly honest, because I quite like that. But moving to this side, what we're going to do is we're going to cut that off, bevel that and make that more of a slope, so it's not a uniformed entrance. This is far more accessible. We'll raise this up a little bit. Yeah, moving over here, okay, I've got this idea of a rocky spurt coming out here with a path going up this side. Yeah, me and Dred were talking about it, and he made the same suggestion. So when two of you do it, it's got to be a winner. So we're going to cut that out, make it a path going up and build this up. Yeah, we've got another one of these bunkers over here. This is going to be recessed down a little. Another little outcropping there. Yeah, if we come round over to this side, I didn't like the way it's just sort of curved round. Yeah. So the plan is we're going to build up a little bit of a stack there. We're going to bring a piece of foam out to a point we'll have a bit of a cave entrance there, I think, and that should break that up nicely. Yeah, so that's everything sort of on the board right now. If we quickly go round the back, just so I can show you from the other side, yeah, you'll notice, yeah, that there's these little markings here, and there's these little markings here. There's no need, since the back of these boards are going flush up against aren't going up against everything. Yeah, they don't need to be perfectly straight. So I'm just going to bevel that out a little, sand it, and get this straight edge at the back a bit more undulating. Yeah, so that's the plan with that. So that's where we're at right now. Okay, the next job is a mass of cutting and gluing and that sort of stuff. So I'm going to do it in stage by stage, and what we'll do is we'll do a feature. I'll do a quick film on the features I've done, and we'll crack on like that, guys. So I'll see you shortly. Right guys, it's a brand new morning. I'll be honest with you, this week's been a bit naff terrain building wise. Corbyn's been off ill, yeah, really bad with a sore throat and fever and stuff like that. So it's Friday and this is the first proper day I've had to actually get in here, so I really want to make some changes. We know what we've got to do. I spent last night working on the Warlord stuff. Yeah, starting putting it together, getting it ready. We're going to get it all recessed, we're going to get it all on, and it's going to look beautiful. So let's crack on. What a difference half a day makes, eh? Or, if I pull back a little, look at it, look, it's got a notch! Right, okay, so what have I done? Well, I've gone crazy. Right, we've beveled that down, we've recessed that using the hot wire router thing. Yeah, drop that in, it's got a bit of a cave coming out. We've extended this front to give it a bit of a slope and sort of beveled it down. We've built this arch, yeah, and sort of pinned it and glued it. Yeah, I want the sort of like eye candy, you know what I mean? Up here we've provided an alternative route, so the centrepiece is no longer the main sort of route onto the board. Yeah, there's other routes there, we're going to put some other routes on the other side. We've broken up the beachland with this sort of this outline. Yeah, we've got another one coming up here, and then we've got some ridges along there as well, and we've also that's Kez wondering where I am. I've been a busy bee, guys. She doesn't know, but I've got a couple more hours put into this yet. Yeah, we've made a bit of a sand dune there and sort of extended that bit. Yeah, these large blocks which haven't been carved, the reason why they're quite a basic shape is because obviously we've got a cladding with rocks. Now, if the rocks only go up to say about to there, I want to be able to come in and reshape them with the hot tool and bring them down to meet the contour of my cladding rocks. Okay, which is why you've got quite chunky bits, and then you've got beveled bits where I wanted shape. So, I've smoothed that bit down at the back as well. So that's where we are right now. Next job, flip over to the other side. It should be a lot quicker and a lot easier on the other side, yeah, because I've probably spent about 4 hours on this side getting it right, recutting. It's quite challenging when you're adjusting tables because you've got to bevel everything to meet various edges and that sort of stuff, and pin it and all that sort of stuff. The main glue I've gone for in this situation is that grab adhesive that we've got left over from the basing terrain lab. Yeah, and the reason why I'm using this is because it's really good where PVA is great if you can get the surfaces to meet perfectly. The moment they don't meet perfectly, PVA starts to fall down. So in this case, yeah, I've gone for grab adhesive. Now, this isn't the cheapest way to do it. That's the cheapest way to do it, but I need to use this up, you know, rather than it going to waste. So, yeah, I'm just using it as we go, quick and easy. So like I say, this side I'm pretty happy with now, to be perfectly honest. Still got work to do, but I need to let the grab adhesive all fix these these bits down nice and solid before I can come in and start sanding, shaping, cladding it up. Right, next job, I'm going to flip over to the other side. All right then? I'll see you once I've done that one. Okay guys, not quite finished with the changes I wanted to do. To be perfectly honest, I think they're like knocking off here early on a Friday. You know what I mean? Because this is the second time on a Friday they wanted to disappear at 5, where it's supposed to be 6. But I can let them off, and it's Friday. Right, let me show you what I've done. Cameras around, and okay. Here's the board. Yeah, there we are. And it is almost finished. I've still just got to do the detail on that side. I'll do that on Monday. So if we come around here, yeah, we've got our nice cliff which has been pinned in, yeah, with rods secured. Yeah, we've got our bunker which has been recessed in. Yeah, so we've cut that away. Both your filming, it's awful. So we've got that bunker there that we've got to clad, then we've got the path going up there. Yeah, we've got a nice rock outcrop in there, bit of a sandbank and beveled off there. Yeah, coming back here. Yeah, we've got another rock outcrop in. Yeah, coming back round. Yeah, you can see where I've done all these ledges and stuff to sort of break up this slope. Yeah, I'm going to have to sort of walk around to show you that, so we'll show it on the other side. Yeah, if we come over here, yeah, we've got another rock outcrop in there that I've done. I need to do a little bit more there. Yeah, and a few more patches here, and then put these shelves in. We'll do that on Monday. Yeah, the front bunker's looking good, and I've beveled that off and pulled it out a bit. Yeah, I'm far more happy with the entrance to this now. There's multiple options up the beach. Yeah, rather than one. There's lots of kill points. There's cover as well. Yeah, if we quickly move round. I'm moving round. Look at the view from there. Love it. Right, if we come around here. Yeah, you can see I've started to put the ledges in here. Yeah, and they're going to go up. I've also just done a little bit of beveling just across the back edge because it doesn't need to go up against anything. Yeah, so it can be a bit beveled, and it's just going to make it a little bit more natural. Done the same over here, and as you can see, you sort of see the effect the steps have had. Now, once they're all clad in stone and shaped, yeah, it will really break up those slopes rather than looking like big, you know, sweepy things. Okay? You'll notice also over here, quick tip, loads of, because it's sort of irregular, trying to match it up is quite difficult. So we've got the grab adhesive on it. We've also pinned it down with cocktail sticks. And I think, yeah, that should give you an idea of how it's coming. So, I'm going to shut this off for now. As always, guys, there's a link to Martin's store up in the corner. Yeah, go check it out. That's where this is heading. Yeah, it should be. He wants to unveil it at the end of the month, end of March. So it should be done by then with no problems at all. Plus, I've got a couple of other projects I need to be working on as well. So it's all go, go, go. Right, guys, I will see you Sunday night. Here are the pics.